unfortunate to say, but I think my past has finally caught up to me as the number one KRATTS PBSKids.org games player in the world. And now, it is time for me to face these challenges once again. Excuse me for the poor audio, but allow me to explain KRATTS. KRATTS is a show from who knows when to who cares. And it was my childhood. It inspired me to research a lot of boring things, and it has made me a more boring person today than I have ever been in my entire life. Why is it so boring, you may ask? Because it's interesting, but it's not about anything cool. Like it's cool, but not cool. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if the main focus of the show was to prioritize the learning of nature and the world around us. All right, enough of that boring nonsense. Time to get into the meat and potatoes of this juicy, delicious animal burger. Behold Challenge 1. A simple challenge. In fact, it's easiest on the KRATTS difficulty scale. But it will get harder later on. Rhino Bowl. It is a game similar to mainstream bowling. You know what bowling is. I'm not going to explain bowling to you. In this adaptation, you throw a rhino at Zach Varmatek's Zachbots, and that's it. You just gotta get points. I didn't really struggle much with this one, but my goal here was to get 200 points.
Go.
I'm familiar with the controls, Chris. I'm a bit of a vet. Watch this. I call this move the sideways slambaroo. I was a beginner, and I was hitting trick shots at the very start of the match. Not to say I was doing the best, but I was doing pretty good. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, the suspense came when I realized that some bots were much stronger than others. Oh my god. That's not good. That is not good. I know! As you can tell from my reaction, this confrontation with the red robot of absolute mischief and chaos was not ideal. But I managed to overcome its overwhelming strength. What's up? Here! So we reached my goal. I hate to interrupt the dramatic moment, but we still got plenty more to go. And next up is the most devious challenge I think I've faced in centuries. For this challenge, I had to put up a 5-minute timer and complete the level within that time. If I didn't complete the level with 1 minute remaining, then I would lose, because at the end of the level there's a 1 minute section where you have to collect as many parts as possible. But you'll see. The game started me off as some sort of joke parody of Joe Biden. But as I slowly collected more parts, I realized I was getting closer to unlocking the Great White Shark. The great white shark is possibly the most nefarious predator of all time, being known to even eat rocks, which are very tough. I've tried to eat them before. It did not turn out well. I ran as fast as I could, collecting each piece of scrap, using my knowledge and specialty in this game, my expertise, to wipe the floor with this challenge. I was then met with an interesting problem. I saw 1 minute left on the clock, and I knew what I had to do. With one more part in sight, I scurried. I went as fast as I could, ducking and weaving through obstacles, sprinting to the finish line. I knew if I didn't make it within that 1 minute, I would have been cooked. It would have been absolutely over. It would have been so over. There was like a minute 30 left, and if I didn't get that piece in like 30 seconds, I was done for. I was done. It was donezo, man.
Activate dragonfish power. Activate great white shark. Activate.
Time's up. Great job. Keep on the lookout for the new power suit.
And timer is up. Yeah, I cleared it, no problem. Next up was a challenge against Zach Garmadon himself. Not against his bots, but the main man. The man in the big seat. The biggest seat atop the tallest tower where Princess Fiona lives, I think. I don't think Shrek's up there. I don't know. Anyways, so for this challenge, I had to meticulously study each and every obstacle I would be facing. I was met with 2 YouTube videos providing perfect detail on these 2 substances. And from there, I was able to locate my exact route and formula. 3, 2, 1, go. Those were what was spelled out on my screen as I launched upward with the hawk, evading the mud effortlessly. After making it past the mud by using the falcon a second time, I immediately switched to Roadrunner before bait and switching Zach Varmatek. I had done it. I had left Zach Varmatek in the dust, finally teasing him with one last bump against the wall to give him a glimpse of hope before sprinting past those flags. And boy, did I feel like a champion. I hope you enjoyed this journey to find myself. There were several hours poured into this game and research for this game. Links to the 2 videos that I used to research the rock and mud obstacles will be in the description, as well as a link to a website crediting the KRATTS, because I genuinely do think their work is amazing and I love everything they do, and they inspired me. No one's probably gonna see this, but I thought it was pretty funny. I really wanted to make outro music, but I'm just gonna do like really shitty beatbox instead. Boom, 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 cha cha cha, boom, ba dum, da, ba 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 da da, ma 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 da, boom, boom, da da da, ba ba da, da ba da, da 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 da, ba ba da ba da, ba da, na 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 na.